Conquer your tomorrows by getting the right and relevant career guidance today. This message is brought to you by Career Corner, a division of One Nation Youth Development, moving South Africa forward.
1, 2, 3, go. Reporting live in this Construction Expo Big 5 2025 in Midrand with my main man, talking things, careers, Career Corner, demoing for Prime Stars. My main man, what is your name and what is it that you do for a living or your experience in for a living?
So my name is Tiko Piri, and the experience that I have is basically around construction management, project management, but more specific to the consulting side. So the two aspects of it, they're either going to be based on site, or they usually call it the contracting side of construction, or you'd be on the consulting side. So I have exposure and experience more of the consulting side. So I had experience in as an intern junior project manager.
Okay, cool. What did your day-to-day job entail?
So day-to-day job, you'd get to the office, then there was a lot of consolidation. So as a junior project manager on the consulting side too, you'll probably have about like 3 or 4 projects.
Okay.
So it's a lot of
when you're saying projects, it's all about building things.
Yeah, building projects, but on the consulting side. So you're not necessarily going to be on site in the sun, like they're on site at 7 a.m. till 5 a.m. You're in the office, you're basically dealing with the paperwork from the client side.
Okay.
Because on a project, you have the client and you have the contractors. We were mainly dealing with the clients and consolidating between the client and the contractor to ensure that the paperwork was in order and that the contractor wasn't trying to suck dry the client.
Okay,
at the end of the day, the contractor wants to make as much possible, as much money as possible, then the client wants to save as much. So it's a thing of you have to balance the two.
So that's where you come in.
Yeah, that's where we come in.
What did you study for you to work in this career?
So I went to University of Wits. I studied BSc Construction Studies from my first year to my third year.
Okay.
Then in your honors, you've got a choice of choosing between your quantity surveying, BSc in quantity surveying honors, or construction management. I did construction management.
Okay, cool. So if a child is looking at you, because in a sense, we know that people who are working in construction are those guys who are wearing overalls all the time. You are clean, you are swag, you are a gentleman. I'm guessing in the office you dress like this as well.
Yeah, in the office you don't have to necessarily wear your overalls. It's a corporate job. There's a corporate side of construction.
Because that's the thing I want to expose. Don't look at the people who are doing the final products, who are building this. Guys like this who actually plan it maybe a year before the project even starts. This is how it's going to go.
Yeah, that's where the consulting comes in.
If I'm 16 years old and I'm like, just saying, this gentleman is speaking to my soul right now. What can you say to motivate me, Anjalo, to get into this industry? What were your subjects in high school, first of all?
So in high school, I did from grade 10 to matric.
Yeah.
I did your EGD, so some schools call it technical drawing.
Okay.
I did physics and I did business.
Okay, so kids who are studying those subjects they've already won by if they want to be part of
Yeah, because that's all the subjects you need. And you also need to do maths core, because maths, you can't do maths lit, but it's going to be harder for you when you go into university, because when you do your first year, you do a module called maths and physics.
Yeah.
And that's maths core straight. There's no maths lit in that. So you have to do maths core and physics.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, sir. In Zulu, we have a saying, it says, and I hope the kids are listening and they are going to take this video seriously, okay? Yeah. Now, shouting out our potential sponsors, a network that we need in this country, because we need like a cell phone network to back us so that we can actually take this thing to kids in schools all over the country. Yes. So do you mind saying, Mwah Vodacom?
Mwah Vodacom.
Okay. Mwah Telkom.
Mwah Telkom.
Mwah Celsi.
Mwah Celsi.
Mwah Ringers.
Mwah Ringers.
Mwah MTN.
Mwah MTN.
And shouting out the biggest organization that helps kids in this country understand career choices. Do you mind saying Mwah Prime Stars?
Mwah Prime Stars.
Cuts.
Conquer your tomorrows by getting the right and relevant career guidance today. This message is brought to you by Career Corner, a division of One Nation Youth Development, moving South Africa forward.